Yes, Santino brothers, let me hear you make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, after a year on hiatus, Santino brothers Up All Night is back, baby. And tonight, I hope you drank your coffee. I hope you slept in a little bit, because tonight we are going up all night. Now, enough of the build, enough of the delay. Let's get this show started, and let's bring these wrestlers to the ring. Are you ready? The following match is scheduled for one fall. Accompanied to the ring by Lexi Cross and hailing from Tokyo, Japan, he's the man they call Koto Hiro!
Hi. Hi. See, I'm so excited. Okay, so over the past year, Koto here has been training his butt off, and it's like you see people train, but he's better. Yeah, it's like super cool, and he doesn't usually say much, but he wants to say something to all of you.
I've been gone for 443 days.
Long time.
And I'm back here right now, and I want to see what the roster has to offer.
They're not ready. They're not ready. I don't think they're ready. So if anyone's in the back, this is an open challenge to come and get your ass whooped.
You talk about him coming to training and being better than everyone. I have never seen him in this dojo at all. I've been here throughout this whole thing that's been happening, and I have not seen him once. I have not even seen you.
Surprise, I'm here.
But you're saying he's better than everyone. Do you not know who I am? I've been doing this since I was a little kid, alright? I'm meant to fight. So I'm here to accept your guys' fight.
Jason, we are off to a fast start, as well, I didn't even get a chance to finish saying who the competitors were tonight.
You know what, Jeff? It's Vernon, not Jay. I don't know why you called me Jason. Santino Brothers Up All Night. This has been we just got started, and here we are, and I'm Vernon Bell with the one and only Jack Farmer. I'm just kidding about calling you Jeff. Sorry about that.
We've been off for a while. You get a little. They get ring rust. I get some mic rust. You got to cut me a little slack here.
Here we go.
But the bell is rung and the action is underway. The fans clearly behind Koto Hiro here.
But, for any open challenge, you can't be prepared. So who knows what Alonzo brings, and Koto's not going to be prepared for this.
Well, Koto seems to be working the arm a little bit. Some catch-can wrestling as they trade maneuvers here. Of course, Lexi Ford doing the open challenge, very confident in the work his wrestlers put in.
And you dress pretty well, Jack, but Lex dresses so much better than you.
Well,
so much better.
We all wish we could pull off the gold chain, don't we, Vern?
I know I can't do it.
That's it. Alonzo already dismissing Koto Hiro after all Koto Hiro's done. Again, the crowd behind Koto Hiro here.
All right.
What can you tell us about Alonzo, Vern?
He's been doing this since he was a little kid, just like he said. He's been in the dojo the whole year, so everything the guy says is true. Koto hasn't been here, but Alonzo has. So what Lex is talking about, I don't know what to believe and what not to believe at this point.
Well, Alonzo calls himself the king of the takedown, but it looks like Koto Hiro is serving up a couple of his own as they go. Koto off the ropes into a hip toss, reversal, clothesline, duck, back body drop, lands on his feet. The action is fast and furious off the ropes. And a Hurricane Rana from Koto Hiro sends Alonzo into the corner, and the crowd loves it.
All behind Koto.
Koto over the top rope. Off the top rope with a giant thrust kick. Off the top.
Only two.
The first pin attempt of the night of Santino brothers being back, and how amazing is this? We are back on the air.
There is nothing like live wrestling, and for me, it's an honor to be in this chair.
Alonzo just dropping the throat of Koto Hiro across those ropes, and those ropes are unforgiving.
Koto has that tattoo in his armpit, and I don't know if that's supposed to substitute for armpit hair. Has he even hit puberty yet?
It's you've got to be a tough guy to get a tattoo in the armpit. I think it's just a testament to how tough of a guy Koto Hiro is. One of the most resilient men I've seen.
Yeah.
But here we have Alonzo clearly bending the rules here.
He has five count. He has the 5 count.
Pushing that 5 count to the very limit here. As Koto Hiro, resilient as they come, but how much can a guy take?
That's it.
Yeah. I would not get into trading blows with someone like Alonzo. He is as tough as they come as well.
Making the most of his 5 count. That's outstanding ring generalship, if that's even a word.
Well, Alonzo says he hails from the wrestling mat, someone who takes joy in just being out here, being in the ring, being on the wrestling mat, dishing out punishment constantly.
I think Koto's out.
Looks like Koto Hiro, go for the pin. Kick out at 1. Koto Hiro sending a message there that he will not go down that easy. But again, I got to think, maybe Lexi Ford wrote some checks that Koto Hiro might not be able to cash tonight.
I think Alonzo's just toying with him. Look at that drop kick. He was just toying with him the whole time.
A big drop kick. Goes for another pin. 2 count.
I agree with him. It should have been 3.
Victor, one of the most respected referees in the game. If he says it's a 2 count, I got to go with that.
You're such a suck up.
I don't like the attitude that Alonzo brings, but you can't argue with him. It seems like maybe this was a bad move.
Alonzo is in control of this match.
Come on, Koto. Don't take that shit, man. Come on.
Is it? Not going to make many friends in the
Look at this
Santino's
pin. 1, 2.
faithful.
Come on. Come on, that should have been 3, Jack.
I got to ask, if Alonzo had hooked the leg and took that pin seriously, he might have gotten the win here, but...
Is that all you got, Alonzo? You ain't putting him down.
Those forearms to the face, those elbows. Alonzo trying to fight back. Elbows, fists. Just gearing up. The Santino faithful are behind him. Flying cross body. This is where Koto Hiro gets dangerous. Stacks him up for a pin. 2 count. And I have to think that maybe Alonzo is second guessing, not taking that pin more seriously earlier in the match.
You know, I think he's just toying with him. Alonzo's got this in the bag. Like I said earlier, Koto Hiro could not prepare for someone like Alonzo Alvarez. I don't.
Right now, it's hard to argue Alonzo's game plan. He's really taken the aerial maneuvers away from Koto Hiro. That's his bread and butter. That's what really sets him apart, that speed. But the king of the takedowns has kept him on the mat and kept that skill neutralized so far.
He's maintaining his crown as the king of the takedown.
Driving that foot right here, front row seat, best seat in the house here at commentary is Koto Hiro. Trying to pull himself up on the ropes, and Alonzo goes back to work with a huge elbow to the face.
Oh, you want more?
And Alonzo, Koto Hiro asking for more with a massive suplex. And it's a 2 count. And now Alonzo's got to be asking himself, what do I do to put this guy away? Koto Hiro finding a way to kick out of all of these big moves. If you're Alonzo, Vern, what do you do?
You just keep pounding him more and more. He's the king of the takedown. Just keep taking him down. Earn the crown. And I don't know what this crowd's talking about. I don't think they know what that means. Alonzo is the king.
Our stream just lost its clean tag as the crowd says their feelings about Alonzo. And this is where Koto Hiro really picks things up. Enziguri to the face as he goes off the ropes. Tornado DDT! Ring-shaking DDT as Alonzo's heads hit the mat. Leg hooked!
Only two. He's still in it.
I thought for sure that was going to be it. Now, you're a manager, Vern. You understand what it's like to be on the outside. If you're Lexi Ford, what are you telling to your client right now? What are you telling to Koto Hiro to get him in the best place to win?
You know, for me and my clients, we go over a game plan, and then there are alternatives. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't go as planned. And you gotta have that detour ready, that extra something in the bag. I'm sure Lex has something with Koto that we haven't seen yet, but Alonzo is in charge of this match. So whatever they've got cooked up, I don't know if it's going to work this time.
Hooking the arm. Alonzo goes for the crossface and really torquing the neck
this is it. I think it's
of
going to be
Koto Hiro. Just
he's gonna
lashing the neck back, and Lexi Ford on the ring apron.
What is he doing? Whoa.
Alonzo shoving the referee, grabbing Lexi Ford.
Right,
Lexi Ford getting involved, holding the
missing
arms,
what's going on here.
Holding the arms of Koto Hiro. Stops the suplex, kick to the stomach. Koto Hiro off the ring apron, running knee to the face. Hooks him, and he's up! Brainbuster in the center of the ring. He hooks the leg. Koto Hiro goes for the pin. 3 count. Koto Hiro is your winner. The open challenge has been answered.
Wow.
Vern, that was an amazing opening match to kick things off at Santino Brothers Up All Night. This is just the start.
You know, I don't agree with the outcome, but what I can agree with, Jack, it's good to be back.